Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. It's a quarterback keeper, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the Commodores will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Missouri Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. And we got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here comes a handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Grab made by the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's got room to run. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He gets loose. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Grab down the middle, it's Hudson. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 41.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He keeps it on a design run. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Commodores will line up to punt it away. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He's running out of time here. Caught a quick shovel pass there. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. The ball is picked off. It's out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a gap. It's Newberry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. To the air, it's Pavia. Grab down the middle, it's Alexander. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the Commodores' offense is on the move now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Back to throw. It's Pavia. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Commodores.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff in a single back formation.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to find room. It's Hardy. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards.
The confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Back in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And there's the handoff. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
On the run here, lets it go. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Mizzou. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game.
That makes the score Missouri 13, Vanderbilt.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the stop, and it's a big play for 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Commodores looking to keep this drive rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Commodores looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Manning. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Trying to convert with a sneak. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier trying to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Hardy. Finding some room with the 25. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Stowers. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Stowers.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Tight end makes the grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Commodores will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
On the run, it's Hardy. Breaks free with room to run. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, from a concept standpoint, plays like the counter or misdirection work well when defenders at the first and second level bite on the first move of the back. Here, we saw it play out perfectly for an explosive gain on the ground.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
And makes the score. Missouri 24, Vanderbilt 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The Commodores will line up to boot it away. That's his 4th punt already today. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Dropping back, it's Pavia. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Newberry. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Brings up second down.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Play action here on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, that That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Newberry. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Jukes to get free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Commodores pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A handoff to the back. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Commodores line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Touchdown, Commodores, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. He'll throw it now. Caught on the outside. It's Stowers. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
No, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision?
No gain on the play. First down, Commodores.
And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And sack sets up second down. To the air, it's Pavia. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Commodores pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing second and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Commodores. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. As the first down is still going.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Pavia. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Commodores are in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They jump on top now here in the fourth. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The completion sets up a second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That ball snagged for a completion. Touchdown, Mizzou. This offense really clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that will pick up a 1st down, a spot into the 38.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. To throw, it's Pavia. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st down, it's play action. Nice grab. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff on a counter. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. That game moves the ball to the 17. 1st down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Pavia. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And this one to break the deadlock here in the fourth quarter. And it's good right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
On the run, it's Hardy. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. The sure hands, it's Coleman. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Single back, takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Missouri. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Missouri 45, Vanderbilt 41.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Brought down at the 21-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Grab by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.